called wonder. We feel that we might scare someone away if we speak of pain and difficulties, broken marriages, being robbed, and the like. In a sincere and well-intentioned desire to carry the message, we tend to talk glowingly only about what's going well in our lives. But most newcomers already suspect the truth, even if they've only been clean for a few days. Chances are that the life-on-life terms the average newcomer is experiencing is quite a bit more stressful than what the average old-timer deals with each day. If we do manage to convince a newcomer that everything becomes rosy in recovery, we had better make sure we are there to support that newcomer when something goes wrong in his or her life. Perhaps we simply need to share realistically about how we use the resources of Narcotics Anonymous to accept life-on-life terms, whatever those terms may be on any given day. Recovery and life itself contain equal parts of pain and joy. It is important to share both so that the newcomer can know that we stay clean no matter what. Just for today, I will be honest with the newcomers I share with and let them know that no matter what life brings, we never have to use drugs again.
Thanks for reading.
Thanks for allowing me to read.
All right.
No matter what. How much time you got clean, brother?
Turkey do this every time. On the 8th, let me see, on the 8th of this month, it'll be 60 days.
All right. God bless. All right. Name, clean time. What's your name, brother? Right here.
My name is Rick. I've been clean for 2 months.
All right, Rick. God bless. Brother man.
Oh, my name is Yusuf.
Yusuf.
A couple months.
All right, Yusuf. God bless.
My name is Tim, 6 months tomorrow.
All right, Tim.
Eric, they got a loan.
All right, Eric.
Matt, 7 months.
All right, man.
Scott, 38 days.
All right, Scott.
Hello.
5 months.
All right, Chris.
Carlos, 70 days.
All right, Carlos.
Keith, 73 days.
All right, Keith.
I don't know exactly, but on the 10th of March it'll be a year.
All right, Dirk. God bless.
David, it's starting 6 months.
All right, David. How you doing,
I'm all
bro?
right. I'm all right.
Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
How much time you got clean, soldier?
Since June 10th.
Hey, time. All right, God bless.
Time. One day at a time.
Dave. How much time you got clean, Dave?
18 months.
Hey. All right. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Bob.
How much time you doing?
clean?
12 months.
12 months. All right. God bless. I'm Dirk. Got 14 years.
Right.
But all we got is what?
Today.
Today. Thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for His grace and His mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve. And mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How everybody doing?
Good.
We're going to be back here in Odaat. All right. Got a brother coming in. How you doing, brother? What's your name? How much time you got clean? All right, Dave. All right, God bless. All right, tonight, y'all, I want to talk about, for me to appreciate the full loaf, I gotta what? Accept the crumbs. For me to appreciate the full loaf, I must accept the crumbs. Anybody understand that?
No.
Okay.
Crumbs produce slices. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, half a loaf. More crumbs, more slices. More crumbs, full loaf. I can never appreciate the reward of the full loaf until I appreciate and accept the crumbs that produce the loaf. Anybody hear that? So we're going to talk about what? Adversity tonight. 10 ways successful people push through what? Adversity. No matter what, he read it. We don't get high. Adversity. No stress, no struggle, no success. No stress, no struggle, no success. Adversity. All right? Some of us, we run from it. We go over it. We go under it. But we got to what? Face it. Because when you face it, you fight it. When you fight it, you defeat it. When you defeat it, that's victory. Victory, testimony. I will never have a testimony for nobody who comes in Odaat if my ass is always running. Easy to run, but sometimes it's hard to confront, right? All right, but we just don't get clean for ourselves. We get clean for what? Everybody else. Y'all believe that?
Yeah.
All right, number one, y'all, find your sense of humor. Find our sense of humor. I'm going to read what it says. That washing machine loud. Do it clean as much as the noise it makes? That joint loud. It be yelling.
Stop.
All right, how you doing, brother? God bless you.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right. You here? How much time you got clean, brother?
No, mate?
Yeah.
No, I'm still on method. I'm almost off.
Okay. All right, brother.
You said no.
All right. Hey, number one, find your sense of humor. They say laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah.
It's your body way of coping with stress, releasing tension, and resetting your brain to be more positive. A good chuckle will release endorphins and dopamines. Nature's feel-good what? Chemical. That's all in the brain. It might seem unthinkable to find anything funny when you're struggling from one life blows. Anybody hear that? But sometimes just stepping back and seeing the humor of the situation can help lighten your mood and allow us to move forward. We may not be chuckling in the midst of a major setback, but give ourselves some time. Finding our sense of humor when facing adversity is a healthy way to build resilience no matter how bad our situation. All right, come on, let's go.
Sense of humor
Yes, sir.
is good, very good. But sense of humor hurting is no good.
Okay.
Because you're not bringing out the root of what the problem is.
Yeah.
You're laughing, you're having a sense of humor, and you're hurting inside. So, sense of humor is good in the right place.
Yeah.
It's good in the right place. Hurting and a sense of humor don't go together for me. Because if I'm hurting, I'm having a false sense of humor. Because I'm hurting on the inside. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
How far we go with a sense of humor is very important. So that's just for me.
Good food. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
It's like inappropriate humor. Laughing and joking when there's nothing funny. Because I'm disguising what? Pain. Who know about Southwest Philadelphia? I used to be a house manager, me and my partner Rob, right? He'd be here one day. But we was house manager at 56 of King Sesson. I'm talking about what Dirk was talking about. We had a guy there, 21 years old. He was so depressed. We didn't know it. I had to do program detective work to find out why he was smoking weed in a house. Why was dirty underwears in his room on the floor? Dorito wrappers on the floor. Snicker wrappers on the floor. Used condom on the floor. What? Paraphernalia, on the floor in a recovery house. 21 years old. When I went upstairs, God said, don't joke him, help him. And when I went upstairs, and like I said, I seen all of that. Opened up the closet, everybody from A to Z came out that closet. Chucky from the hood, E.T., listen. Zombies from Kensington, everybody came out that damn closet, right? But beside the closet was a picture of his mom. And when his mom died, guess what happened to him? He died. He died. And he used laughter inappropriately to mask his pain. Everybody hear that? Right. That's in context what Dirk was talking about. That's inappropriate humor. I'm laughing and joking because I'm really hiding pain. But right here, we're talking about what? Find your sense of humor once we get clean. Everybody hear that? Who remember those stories when we went to the dirty clothes trying to find clean clothes? Everybody? Yeah. Today I can laugh. Who hands got so black out there look like you had on leather gloves? Today I can laugh. Everybody understand what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So we can identify laughter. Humor is what? Good medicine. And especially we laugh with what? Identification. Everybody hear that? Yeah. Who mother say, when you bring your ass in my house, you better clap your hands. So your hands are clapping. You can't be stealing none of mine. Yeah. Who in here? Family members used to time you by the bathroom. Come on, get on out of there. Who in here kids didn't know who you was because we lost that much weight? You hear what I'm saying? Yes. How about stealing out of stores? Stick us, we would have never did. Running with people we would have never ran with. Sleeping with women we would have never laid down with. When we was in the storm. And now we out of the storm. We look back in retrospect. It's like, good God, thank God, God, you brought me from a mighty long way. That's why I don't judge people today. Because through the grace of God, there go I. I'm going to say this right here and keep it moving. Cadencia, we do groups on Mondays at Cadencia, 13th Spring Garden. One of the guys said, you know what? He was using drugs and his girlfriend, she got high, she OD'd. She died. So he was out there selling drugs down Kensington. And he said something like he just woke up, he had a spiritual awakening. He just started going in his pocket and started giving ice. Y'all know what ice is? Yeah. Say he was selling ice. I don't know, I never heard that word, ice. He said ice, whatever, drugs, right? He was just giving it away. Here. And walked his behind into Cadencia 30 days ago. And the same day he came in for what? Treatment. He used to work at that store down in Kensington. 31 Stop and Shop. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Stop and Shop? Yeah, he used to work there. And a guy got shot 13 times at the same store he used to work at. The same day he looked at the news, he said, damn. And I was on his shift. Anybody hear that? Yeah, that's a true story. He shared that at Cadencia. The day he gave away his drugs. He don't know why he was doing it. God said, you're done. No more. Give it away. He had so much to offer. Gave up his drugs, came in for treatment. Somebody got killed where he worked at. I'm telling you, it's real, man. Find your sense of humor in adversity. Number 2, be mentally prepared. Oh, I'm sorry. Who else want to take a swing at that pitch? How about humor? We can laugh today. Anybody? We can laugh today. We're humans. We're not robots. Who here always mad? You know dudes like that? Always angry.
You know, my name's Sebastian. I'm an addict, right? Now,
what up, son?
I look at it like a lot of times when people say or do certain things, and for speaking for me, and I laugh, it's because I can relate to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I know what they feeling, or yeah, I got a general idea what they thinking, or whatever. And then sometimes it's a matter of like, I've done the same fucking shit. Yeah. I've said the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So sometimes people will say or do things, and then when people respond with laughter, they take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Me, I kind of take it where as though when people are laughing, they can relate to what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, I might be wrong, but I can only look at it from my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because when I laugh at somebody, it's not that I'm really laughing at you. I'm laughing at what you're saying, what's going on, because I can relate to that shit, and that shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is funny when I think about my story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, when you look back on shit, you be like, yeah, that was some dumbass shit.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did that dumbass shit too, so I can relate.
Without a doubt. It's like, add on what he was talking about. Like, who here had your socks on so long on your feet? And when you peeled them off, they made a noise. Who had their underwears on their ass so long and they started like, you hear noises just taking off your drawers. Lord have mercy. Yeah. All right, laugh. What? We can laugh today. Come on, I'm sorry. Come on.
I found humor in this room.
Yes, sir.
And this is coming from. He was a former resident here. I'm glad he got his place and he's out. But he was saying when he was out boosting, how he would pray to God. He would pray to God that he wouldn't get caught. You know, I'm saying, and he was like, he knows when he's doing is wrong, but he's praying to God to help him do wrong. I said, God's not listening. God doesn't work that way. God doesn't work that way. He's not gonna make a way for you to get away.
Right.
You know, things like that. That whole thing right there. he had everybody laughing. I said, and it's always good to laugh. And that was the first thing in the morning. And he had us cracking up. I was like, that's how we think as addicts.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to use God to help us in our crookedness.
Yeah.
You know, I said, and I told him, I said, God doesn't work like that. You know, I said, God's not going to help you. So I said, that was the wrong prayer. I said, you might have been praying to the devil or something like that. You know,
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Here's another one. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. When wartime, it was nothing funny. Because those little Vietnamese were this tall, eating a bowl of rice and gym sneakers and whipping the United States ass. So you had to do a lookout. But here come Robin Williams and made laughter in a what? In a painful situation, in a deadly situation. That the soldiers, even when they took a break from gunfire and gunplay, they was able to listen to the radio and have a sense of humor. Yes, Good Morning Vietnam. Good movie. I like that right there. That was good right there. Hey, number 2, be mentally prepared. I'm prepared for the worst. Anybody like that? Who ready for the worst?
Yeah, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
There you go. But hope for the best. More than 185 years after these words were written by British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, they still inspire. Being prepared means thinking through the worst case scenarios and considering how you will react. Anybody hear that? What would our plan of action would be if a crisis hit? Anybody?
Yeah.
If this place gets shut down, like they shut down one of Dr. Reed programs. A guy came home from work. They said, you can't come in there. If you come in there, get your things and out. No warnings, no heads up, nothing. Crisis hit just like that. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And sometimes we don't know where we're going to go. Running through potential disasters on a regular basis builds mental strength, flexibility to overcome mishaps or catastrophes in a real life. It doesn't mean you should dwell on negative possibilities, but if the worst happens, having thought through how you react will keep you from panicking and help us stay calm and rational. It won't feel so frightening because we won't be caught completely off guard. Be mentally prepared for the worst of the worst. Anybody? We'll take a swing at that one right there.
Yeah,
Come on.
That was another one. I taught my grandchildren how to be mentally prepared. I used to take them out. We used to go out, and I would serve. I learned this myself. I would survey a situation, all the exits in a building, and then they would all sit down at a table, and I would tell them, "Tell me where every exit is, without you looking." And they would say, "There's an exit there. There's one back there. There's one thing." I was teaching them to be mentally. I said, in case of emergency, we know how to get out. We're not going to be running around like people do in a panic.
Right.
You know, because when people are in a panic, people are running all over.
Hurt people, right.
Yeah, stepping all over each other. I was teaching them how mental preparedness will save your life.
That's right.
In a crucial situation. You know, if you know how to get out, something like that. With their, I even do it here. There are so many ways out of this place that I know everybody probably doesn't know any of them, but there are so many doors. I just walk around looking, oh, there's an exit there. You know, say there's a catastrophic fire or something like that, and everybody, we know that's the main door, so everybody's going to run to the main door. But there are different ways out of this building. You know, you have to be mentally prepared, and that's I try to do that every day in any situation. It's a mechanism. It's a mechanism on me. It's like my radar just goes off. It's like I'm ready for anything. You know, it's like I'm not expecting things to jump off, but I'm not going to be the one standing around lost and looking like I don't know what to do if something do jump off. I'm going to be,
That's right.
Yeah, that's how it is. You have to take that responsibility. You know, and most of the time, people will follow what you do if it comes to a life-saving situation.
That's right.
You know, if it comes to a life situation, you know, it's like, if there's a big glass window there, you know, people won't think about breaking it. But me, I'm taking a chair if that's the only way out, that's the way we going. You know, you have to be mentally prepared for whatever happens in your life. You do. You have to. You know, like with I'm the type of person, if there's an auto accident, I don't be like, oh God, look, you see what happened? Sure, it's going to be shocking. I'm the type of guy that's going to react. I'm going to go over and see if I can pull that person out of the car or anything like that. Most people won't do that because they figure if you get involved and something happens to that person, you're going to be responsible. No, but there's a law out there saying if you help anybody in a crisis situation or a life-saving situation, you cannot be prosecuted by the law. You cannot. It's called an act of good faith or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm not going to stand around, oh God, you know, like, you can go help. You know, there are people who stand and watch and be like, oh, that's horrible. And then there are people who are going to react. I'm one of the reactors.
Okay.
You know, I'm just not going to sit there and watch a person suffer if I can do something to stop it. You know, and that's, it's like, I'm not boasting that I'm better. That's just instilled in me. You know, it's instilled in me because I would want someone to do it for me. You know, if I was in a situation, like if I was in a burning car and we couldn't get the door open and things like that, you know, or something like that, you know, do what you got to do. You know, because if you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
Okay.
You will. You will regret it for the rest of your life. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, brother.
Thank you,
Good food,
brother.
brother, my man.
Yeah.
Being mentally what? Prepared. Anybody?
Yeah.
Wanting for a crisis. Anybody? Mentally prepared.
Yeah, that was good.
Anybody to add on what his brother was talking about? Any examples by being mentally prepared? I'm from Stop and Surrender. We had 3 men houses at the time. 17 house went down. Another house, I think 29 house went down. We was at 16 house. I was a house manager at the time, right? And we had 50 guys in one house for maybe like a week, like 3 days.
Yeah.
Everybody hear that? Nobody was prepared for that, but it happened. And by me being house manager, I had to what? Mentally be what? Assess the situation, right? The newcomers had to be together. The blackouts had to be together. The keys had to escort. You know what I'm saying? And the sister house manager and all that had to be mentally prepared for that because you never know what's going on. Then the Warfield told me, he said, listen, if anybody pass out or have any injuries inside of the house, you bring them on the porch.
Yeah.
You don't bring the paramedics inside the house. It's going to be a problem. And one time I moved to... so that's what I'm talking about.
I know because I double alumni there, and both times I was in the dog pound.
Yeah.
2416 West Lehigh.
Yeah.
I know.
They kidnapped me.
That was the rule in 06, 07,
Right.
and 09, 010.
Though nobody, the paramedics do not come in the house. But anyway.
Let them in the house.
Yeah,
They set them
man.
up on the
That was
porch.
good stuff, Dave.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, yeah.
Good, I apologize.
Hey, it's all right, soldier. It's all right. You can relate to that. How
Yeah,
about,
that's what happened.
how about Thanksgiving? Who's mentally prepared for Thanksgiving? Who got family members that's dangerous or toxic or triggers?
Yeah.
Anybody hear that? Beside the macaroni and cheese is weed smoke.
Yeah.
Beside the turkey is what? Taylor's Port.
Yeah.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? And somebody in the bathroom shooting dope. Somebody popping pills at person's anties and all that at Thanksgiving. And sometimes you gotta be mentally prepared to what? Say what? Say I love you, grab my plate, and be what?
Out.
And keep it moving. Be mentally prepared. We talking about what? How 10 ways successful people push through adversity. Gotta be what? Mentally prepared. Reading helps me. Reading helps me. If I read, study, and apply, because the Quran is the word of God, I'm preparing for what? Warfare. Because we gotta prepare for storms. Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Who know they triggers when you leave out of here? Sign out on your appointment. And you might see somebody, you might see a bag of dope in your face. On the ground. A crack pill on the ground. Perks. Listen, somebody used to get high with. We got to be mentally prepared when we leave here. That too. I'm telling you, because the enemy is always busy. Evil never sleeps. When we say we're done, we're using drugs, get ready for turbulence. Get ready for turbulence. I must read, study, and apply. That's how Jim Jones was able to take almost 1,000 people out of the United States and feed them cyanide Kool-Aid. Because when you are aware, no minister preach with no damn sunglasses on. Or have sex with men, women, and children. From goat is thumped. Number 4, y'all. Number 3. Take inventory of all you've been through already. Take inventory. They say what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. The hardships and misfortunes we've been through can give us confidence that you're capable of handling whatever comes our way. You've been in tough times before. How do you overcome adversity that time? What were you going through? Your past experience can help you find inner strength and resilience. Author Maya Angelou, I love her, rest in peace, said during her interview, we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. It may even be necessary to encounter the defeat so that you can know who we are, so that we can see, oh, what happened, and I rose. I didn't get knocked down flat in front of the whole world. I rose. I didn't run away. I rose right where I've been knocked down. And then that's how you get to know yourself. How you doing, brother?
Can I grab a
Yeah,
stick?
it's yours. Everybody hear that? Take inventory of all you've been through. Anybody? So listen, this is how I break it down. So if you're confronted with a situation is on the horizon, it's either the storm is here or it's about to come. Who take assessment on storms you've been before? Everybody know what I'm talking about? Like reference. Reference. Everybody understand that?
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
So take inventory of what? If God brought me out of this, he'll bring me out of what? This right here.
Right.
Everybody understand that? That's when your faith kicks in. Faith and fear cannot be roommates in our lives. Let me say that again. Faith and fear cannot be roommates in our lives. One gotta go. If faith leaves, fear stays. If fear leaves, faith stays. And I got a better chance in faith than I do fear. Take inventory of all we've been through to face what? Adversity. Anybody want to take a swing at that pitch right there? Anybody? Nobody been through no storms. Nobody got been banked, beaten by bats, been shot at, been stabbed, been hurt, relapse. Anybody? Mama's crying. Nobody been through no adversities. What's going on? People medicated? Y'all sleepy? What's going on? What's going on in there? Come on, nobody don't feel chatty? I understand. What's up?
I told you, every time you come here, you put my life on that board. It's like, how does this guy know this shit, and all that I've been through, I know there's a higher power, and I choose to call my higher power God. I know, because I'll just put this out on the floor. If half you guys been through what I've been through, you'd be dead. And that's the honest to God truth. I've been through it all. I've been through cancer. I've been open, I had a quadruple bypass. I've been hit by a truck. I've been hit by a Mack truck, not a regular, things like that. It's like, I've been through the mill, I had, what's that, shingles, and that's horrible. I still suffer from that. That was like 15 years ago, and I still get the pain. They said that pain's going to be with you the rest of your life, but I accept that. I know that that there's a God, and there's something larger than me out there, because I'm still here. My birthday just passed next month. I didn't even think I'd make it to be this age, but I'm still here. All of my friends I went to high school are dead. And they died from different things. Some of them died from HIV. Some of them had heart attacks. Some of them died from embolism. And it's like, these were the people. They weren't even involved in drugs, and they're not here. Here I'm running like a freight train. But I'm still here. And it's like, I always use the question like, God, why am I still? What is my purpose here? You take away the good. These people never used drugs, never drank, never did anything. They're gone, but I'm still here. So there's a light that I'm searching for, and if it takes me the rest of my life, I'm going to find it. Because I know I'm here for a purpose. And I embrace that now. It's like, I embrace recovery now. It's like, I made that a part of my life. And I know it's going to take me the rest of my life. So, I made up my mind to do it. So that's the way I live now. I live recovery now, And this thing, you're right about fear. Of course, you're gonna be smart. You're gonna have fear, but you gotta have faith. Faith overcomes fear.
That's right.
It does. And faith definitely overcomes fear. You gotta have faith that there's a higher power that's gonna protect you. you have to, because you're gonna be. What's the first thing we say when we're in? The first thing comes out of our mouths when we're in a life or death situation. We say, "Oh God."
My soul fresh.
That's the first thing out of your mouth, whether you believe in it, you know. Because that's the first thing I said when I saw that truck. All I seen was Mac. That's all I saw, Mac. And when he hit me, I thought I was dead, you know. And it pushed me back like 100 feet. I fell in the middle of the highway, and this lady just happened to be in the gas station. She took her car and ran the car in front of me so other people wouldn't run me down. And then there was a bus of Amish people that they sell fruits and vegetables on Germantown Avenue. They're standing I'm going in and out of consciousness, and they're all standing around looking at me, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, oh, what is it? Is this heaven or hell? You know, I was like, that's how my mind was thinking. I'm like, I thought, I didn't know what was going on.
Thought you was in the upper room.
But you know, I just want to say this real quickly.
Come on.
When you look at, when I ask myself, why am I here? I also say to myself, you're here because you're a good person. You treat people good. You treat yourself good. You can be here for reasons like that. Just simple reasons. You're good to people. You treat people the way you want to be treated. Those are reasons for being here. It don't have to be nothing extraordinary, just basic things. Why am I here? I'm here because I'm a nice person. I treat people the way I want to be treated. If I can't help you, don't hurt you. That's a reason for being here. So, you know, just look at the small things. It's not all the big, gigantic things of looking for why you're here. Look at the person you are. And the person that you are is the reason why you're still here. I wouldn't still be here if I didn't treat people good. I'd probably be dead. So God got me here for that purpose, maybe. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you can't help a person, don't harm them. So that's a reason for being here.
Okay, y'all, go forward. Number one, y'all, for those who just came in the room, we're talking about 10 ways successful people push through adversity. Number one, find your sense of humor through adversity. Number two, be mentally prepared on adversity. Number three, take inventory of all we've been through already when we're dealing with adversity, trials and tribulations. Number four, adversity offers valuable insights. Adversity offers valuable insights. Adversity is a great teacher. Is that true? Great teacher. This is a chance to change valuable insights, to truly learn from our mistakes so we'll have a better chance of success next time. How about women? Who got a bad decision picker? Do women choose us or we choose women?
Women
They
choose
choose
us.
us. It's always been that way through time.
How many guys wanted a woman that you know wouldn't reject you?
There's that relativity on that humor.
Right, exactly. How many guys got high when she changed her mind about you?
Ooh.
Ain't that?
Get off my foot. You're fucking up my piggies and my corn.
Yeah. How many dudes wanted to kill her and you? Anybody did it get that serious for you that you wanted to take her out?